At a time of year when few venture out into the icy waters of Lake Champlain, Ellen Marsden and Brian Elrod paddle their 10-foot skiff off Grand Isle in search of clues to a mystery of nature.
The ultimate goal that I'm looking at is trying to find out why you can't simply put small lake trout back into a lake where they used to naturally sustain themselves.
For the last 30 years, lake trout have been stocked in Lake Champlain after all but disappearing a century ago, mostly from overfishing. Now, Marsden and other researchers are setting traps and using sophisticated remote control underwater cameras to study spawning grounds where the lake trout lay their eggs during the early winter. And in the last few months, Marsden says they've discovered something remarkable. More and more trout that haven't been tagged at hatcheries, suggesting they're once again reproducing on their own.
If that's true, that's the smoking gun. I mean, that's saying, okay, they're surviving, they're getting to the adult stage. Now let's see if we can continue that increase and start to essentially replace the hatchery fish with a naturally produced fish. That would be a great success story.
Researchers say they also hope the study will tell them if there's pollution or predators here in Lake Champlain that may also be threatening the lake trout.
We will be tracking the life cycle of lake trout, not just in terms of how many there are, but how rapidly they're being depleted by predators.
Some, like sculpin, are native. Others, like zebra mussels, are new. Many worry large numbers could coat and smother the lake bottom where the trout spawn. But the greatest threat Marsden fears may be just a few miles from Lake Champlain, here in Lake St. Catherine, where fisheries biologists have discovered a growing population of alewives.
The potential for them to explode in Lake Champlain is very high and is very real.
Alewives not only eat trout and eggs, they also carry an enzyme that, when eaten by grown trout, can disrupt their reproduction.
Again, we don't have alewife yet. But if we do, that could definitely be a very severe problem. It's a terrifying prospect.
But if they succeed in keeping alewives out and start new programs to tackle sea lamprey, which also feed off the trout, Marsden says she's optimistic the trout will make a comeback, which would be good news for fishing in Lake Champlain and those who depend on it.
The economic impact of those game fish on the Champlain Basin is enormous. I can tell you without exaggerating, it's the #1 outdoor family sport.
So if we start to see real recruitment, real natural reproduction all the way through to the adult stage, it would be a really nice success story.